Right, so we've got some new mods. So the first one we got in front of us is 3 Base Shed. This is by BK Mods, 0.84 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under sheds, which is fair enough, seeing the name of the mod itself. So we've got it there, £2 to buy. Obviously, place it down somewhere to store your vehicles or bales or pallets or whatever you want to store in it. I mean, it's got some lights inside, but they are automatic, so that should come on roughly around 6 o'clock at night. It's nicely detailed though. I like the framework though. On the bricks. Yeah. I like that. Well, apart from that, it's a shed, mind you, but it looks nice. Very nice. And next up is Fuel Refinery. This is by Zoddlezox, 9.26 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under productions. So we'll scroll along to find it. There it is, 125 grand to place down. Now this is something ace. I mean, Zoddlezox got a lot of production chain mods on the go, but this is brilliant. So obviously you're going to put stuff in here and then you're going to get fuel out of it. So you got your loading in point there, that's where you put all your stuff in. You then got your taking out point of diesel, that's what you want to make. You then got your taking out point of electric, if that's what you want to make. Your taking out point of methane, if that's what you want to make. Then we'll come down the other side. It's got your production chain menu there. We then got a silo, which gives out compost, which will get made inside. And then this one gives out pig food. Oh, that's all right. So we'll go into the production chain menu because we've got all these different options, which is ace. So you got the first three. This is making electric. So the first bit is just by using air. So there's got the wind turbines on the top. Gives yourself some electric. So if you place this down and you've got nothing else to put in there, you might as well just start that one off. Fair enough. Then we've got it electric made with methane. So you've got some of that on the go. Chuck that in. You can also make electric out of diesel. We've got some of that spare. Then we come down to the next section. This is where you're going to make diesel, methane, compost, and pig food. So obviously you put your canola, sunflowers, soybean. Although that's got the name soybean, that's actually the olives. And then sugarcane, sugar beet cut, potatoes, and wood chips. So if you put all those in, you're going to get, apart from the wood chips, you're going to get diesel, methane, compost, and pig food. Obviously, with the wood chips, you don't get no pig food out, but that is ace. Now, if you ever used one of Zoddlezox mods before, compost does feature on a couple of them, so you can all link it up with those. Then we'll come down to the final section. This is where you're going to make straight up diesel. So you're going to put your canola oil, sunflower oil, olive oil, or soybean oil in, and then you're going to make diesel out of that. So it's sort of like a ethanol sort of thing that, you know, biodiesel, whatever you want to call it. But that being said, is ace. I mean, you got the solar panels on the top, you've got the wind turbines on the top if you want to go down that route. That is brilliant. All love it. Alright, next up is Water Production Factory. This is by Fusion, 2.4 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu under productions and factories. So we'll scroll along to find it. There it is, 50 grand to put down. Now this is something a little different because this is going to make water for you. Fair enough. But your inputs are going to be snow and wood chips. That's a little different. Obviously, we're in October at the minute. There's no snow on the ground. So I did have to buy some out of the 82 Studio multi-fruit buying station. But that being said, if you've got a load of snow on the ground, chuck it all in here. Wood chips go in there as well. And you make water out of it. So we'll go into there like that. So we've got these two options here. So you've got snow straight into water. And then snow with a bit of wood chips into water as well. Now you get both the same output. So 1,000 snow in gives you 800 water. And then 1,000 snow and 100 wood chips gives you 800 watt, but at a quicker pace. So the first one's 48 cycles a month, and then with wood chips takes it up to 72 cycles a month. Obviously going to do it a bit quicker. Now if you wanted to fill up a tanker, you come over to this one here. But if you wanted it on pallets, look at them. Oh, water barrels. That is ace. And obviously if you do want to have this mod on the go, you can sell them on the sell anything placeable, because obviously you don't normally sell water, and you can also put them in the greenhouse. Now admittedly this is a little bit fiddly, so we'll start this up, we'll raise it up a little. Yeah, I've just got to get it just right and then it'll go in. It's 1,000 litres on a pallet. There we are. So that's going. It took me ages to get the first one in. That's gone in straight away. But you can put it into the greenhouse. Also, if you go into the production chain menu again and go out on the outgoing products, if you change that to distributing, it's then going to send the water that is produced into any given production chain that requires water. Oh, that's what I think they look. Ace, the water barrels on a pallet. That is brilliant. Right, next up is Suspended Sled for Wood. This is by Marcelo22, 3.02 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under forestry equipment. Now, what this is a little framework bracket, however you want to call it, hooks up to your 3-point on the back of your tractor, and you then can load small logs onto it. Obviously, strap it down, fair enough. If you've got something small on the go, like, you haven't got a massive log trailer or whatever, you just got a few little logs that you need to move around. Just hook this up and away you go. It's going to cost you 1,700 base price, but then we've got the option of main colour as the 200 option, but it's already got that on there anyway. So it's 1,900 to buy. I like that. That's a nice little idea, because sometimes you don't want to go for a full ball logging trailer. It's got a few logs to move around. Oh, I like that. Very nice. And next up is the Lizard RSD4. This is by Eid123, 12.78 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under trailers. So it's got a 7,000 litre capacity on the back of it. £6,000 to buy. The options you got there are configuration standard, bale trailer, or standard. No mention of it being auto load, mind you. So I'm going to assume that it's just a standard one. You have to load it manually. So then we'll come down to main colour, go for any one of those. We'll go for a blue, changes the framework underneath. The design colour, we'll go for a green, changes the main body. And then rim colour, as you can imagine, it's going to change the rims. So right, that is. Little trailer. I mean, the swivel axle on the front, probably not my best attribute, reversing one of those, but I'd imagine there's people that can do it a lot better than I can. So that, very nice. Right, next up is the Unia Graziad PZ pack. This is by Slyclift and Hadgetail, 8.32 megabyte on the download. And I'm going to say this right from the start. All three of these are minusculely, minute, whatever word you want to call it, tiny. They are really small. So we've got the PZ230. We're going to that one first. 20 horsepower requirement, which is really low, but then again, it's 0.6 meters, 60 centimeter working width. What? Dear oh dear. 6 mile an hour working speed. Only going to cost you 350 quid to buy. I suppose old school tractors like that Porsche diesel one, if you got it, yeah, that worked well with that, but 0.6. All right, carry on. You then got the options are disc coulter, no, or up, down, or no. Then you got design attacher, puts that bit on the side like that, and that will come to fruition shortly on that one. Then you got the main color, you go for whichever one you want, changes the main frame, and design color, we'll go for a blue, changes the attacher. Now we'll come out of that and we'll go into the 330. This doesn't get much better. 40 horsepower requirement, still only 0.9 meter working width. Dear oh dear, 4 mile an hour. 4 mile an hour working speed. 0.9 at 4 mile an hour. You are going to take forever to do a field with this. All right, carry on. 800 to buy. Again, the same options as the previous one. You go for whichever one you want. Now, the attacher is for this bit, the spiked roller. 1 meter working width, only requires 2 horsepower, 7 mile an hour working speed on this. But then again, if you've got that hooked up to that, you're only going to be able to go 4 mile an hour, even though the spiked roller can go 7. But all right, fair enough. 400 to buy. The only option is to change the colour. If you're going down an old school role play where, older tractors haven't got much horsepower, yeah, it probably fits in nice. But other than that, that's ridiculously small. All right, we'll carry on. Right, next up is Small Size PK. This is by M. Artemov, 19.29 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find these under Cedars. Now, the difference between the two, because you've got the PK 4.8B, then the PK 5.1B. Obviously, the first one is going to be a direct drill. So if you want to go down that route, use that one. And then you've got the 5.1B is a standard cedar stroke planter. Yeah, planter as well. So you see that on the bottom. So on the first one, you've got the usual standard crops going in. And the second one, you can do corn, sugar beet, cotton, and sunflowers. Now, that's not a direct drill, but you can do extras with it. So it's entirely up to you. So we'll go into that one. So this got a 4,200 litre grain tank on it. 132 horsepower requirement, 5.1 meter working width, 6 mile an hour working speed, 58,900 if you go for the planter version. The options you got there are additional equipment, standard, disconnect the auger, so that's that on the side there. Just got a little bracket to be fair, but all right. And then we got design, standard, shearing harrows, the handrail is raised, handrail and harrow, anchor coulter, anchor and harrows. Where's that anchor coulter then? Oh, anchor coulter there. Anchor and handrail. Everything basically, or standard. That put them underneath there. Yes, it puts them there in front of those small wheels. All right, fair enough. You then got options there on drive. This is for the whole shenanigans inside. You've got diesel or hydraulic. And diesel got a little engine on the front. That's all right. If not, it just goes off with the hydraulics from your tractor. You can change the main colour to one of those four. So we'll go over blue. Changes those pipes there. Then design colour. We'll go over yellow. Changes those pipes. That's all right, that is. Very nice. Right, next up is Bucket. This is by Puzzcat, 0.13 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this under miscellaneous. And this is something a little different. And you can transport goods in a smaller quantity is how they've phrased it on the website. It's only going to cost you 100, but you can only carry 100 litres. It's only going to weigh 10 kilos as well, but it's ace. And I've got one here. There you are. Pick it up. Move it around like you would normally do. Be careful when you drop it down because it's round. Obviously, it's going to roll away. So what you need to do with this is basically, I've got some pig food here. Lift it up above it like that. Fill up your bucket. Job done. We'll drop that down. There you are. Bucket's full. Now to empty it, all you do is just tip it out. Oh, that says. And if you really wanted to, we'll go down like that. And like that. No, not low enough. You can even scoop it up off the ground. Try and get it better. That's it. Oh, that says. We'll lower it down a bit more. Some back in the bucket. Oh, brilliant. I like that. I mean, something different. Yeah, you're not going to get a huge amount in there, but that is ace. Oh, I do like that. Right, next up is what I'm going to call the Eric Isaac and Agro Mod Show, because the final four mods that come out today are from Eric Isaac and Agro Mods. So the first one is this here, the Random Rodotrem. We'll try that again. The Random Rodotrem Bulk Carrier. That's a hard name to say. 31.83 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under trailers. So it starts off like this. A little bit of a train setup on the go. 70,000 litre capacity, 123 grand. You then got the option there, because it's got 35,000 in each trailer. Then have the capacity, 40,000 in each. That puts it up to a combined 80,000. And then we can have it as a bale trailer. We can have it as another bale trailer with some small sides on. Another bale trailer with higher sides, or back to the original one. You come down to wheel brands. They're not brands, they're more like designs. So you go for whichever one you want. And then obviously wheel setup, that's where you change your tyres. Then you got rubber mudguard. So you got short mudguard, long or short. And you got wheel design, no. Hubcaps in air, or no. Arching, no. Or yes, so it tilts the whole trailer forward. Then you got side protection, no. Or yes. We come down to decoration lanterns. So we've got no, yes, or no. So it's just those underneath that random badge in the middle. Then we've got flashlight design, standard, half bar 2. So let's get a better look. Start again. So we've got standard, half bar there in the middle, Half bar 2 changes the lights up a little, or back to standard. And we come down to cover colours. You've got the 70-year anniversary logo on it. 70-year 2, so it changes it to blue. 3, R line 2, new R2, or 70-year. Then we come down to the template editing. So you've got R line, puts those there, sort of like on the mud flaps. Then we come down to attacher type. So you've got spherical, fifth wheel, or spherical again. And this is really random because it's doing that middle bit, but all right, fair enough. You've got attachers again, spherical, fifth wheels. What's going on with this? Oh dear, oh dear. Then you got main colour. Oh yes. Changes the main body, gold chrome. Ah, brilliant. Right. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Match it up. That's the framework. Fender colour. Yeah, we're going to go for it. Ace. Right, we're going to rim colour. Obviously, we're going to go for it. Dear, oh dear. Oh, that is ace. Now, the second one from Eric Isaac and Agro Mods is the Randon LS. So the 30.36 megabyte on the download, again on the trailers. So we've got two in this one. We've got the Vanderleer bulk carrier R line and then the 4-axis bulk carrier R line. So we'll go into the first one. So it's going to cost you 80 grand to start with, 55,000 litre capacity. You can change that then to 60,000. You can have it as a bale trailer, another bale trailer. The same as before, basically. So it's like the previous ones, and pretty much all the options are going to be the same. I mean, we'll go down to the colours. Yeah, all the options are going to be the same as the previous one, just more of a singular trailer, to be fair. But all right, and we'll go into the 4-axis bulk carrier. That's got the 4 axles. Again, it's going to be the same options, 58,000. 63, so it's slightly bigger on the capacity, but when you come down to the different options that you can choose from, it's going to be all the same. Fair enough. On to the third pack from Eric Isaac and Agro Mods. This is Pack Carrosseria. So 23.36 megabyte on the download. Can be found in a few different places, and as you can imagine when we go through them, you'll see why. So you got the first one there, the Juliet trailer. Oh, Juliet, fair enough. 19 grand to buy. Then got options there, 1-axle trailer, 2-axle or 1-axle, and then again same options with the wheels and the tires. Decoration lanterns, spin it round, no or yes in the middle. Wheel design same as the previous ones, and then rim color, because it's the same pack from the same people, you get the same color options. Oh, that's all right. And we'll come out of that and we go into the animal carrier. So what's that say there? So we're going to do 10 cows, 14 pigs, 14 sheep and 6 horses. So you've got the same options as before, but obviously you've got different options on this one because this is designed to go on the back of that Juliet. Depending on whether you had the 1-axle or the 2-axle, you then go for the 1-axle or the 2-axle on there. And there is another option, truck, and we'll come back to that shortly. So we've got the short mudguard, long mudguard situation, arching. Obviously that'll work once you've got it hooked up to something, and then protections down the side as well. Main colour. Yes. Oh, that's ace. We'll come out of that and you've got the wood transportation. So again, the same options as previously, which is very nice, although it's got to be done. I mean, when something with shiny copper comes along, you look at the state of that. This was the $64 million man truck. Oh, that's ace. And then the last one on this is the transport tank, 25,000 litre capacity, 17.5 grand. Again, same options as the previous ones. Now we've got to put the tank in gold. Oh, there's no gold. It's chrome, mind you. Oh, there's no chrome copper on that. No chrome gold on that one. Oh, that's it. I feel let down. Anyway, we'll carry on. And then the fourth and final mod from Eric Isaac and Agro Mods, and the final mod of the day is the Lizard P310, 65.8 megabyte on the download, and this is where you get the truck. You also get a few backs to go with it, but the ones in the mod we just seen as well, they all fit onto it anyway. So we've got the dry body there. So this is going to have a bale trailer to start with, 18 grand. You then change that to 35,000 litre capacity or bale trailer. You got the short mud guard, long mud guard again, arching as before. Main colours. Oh, no. All right, we'll go with pink instead. Fair enough. If we can't go chrome, we'll go pink. Oh, that's a bit bright. And we'll go into the refrigerator box. So the reefer box, 20 grand to buy. Then you've got the same options as before. Now, have we got... Yes, we're back. We're back to the chrome, the gold chrome. Oh, that's ace. And then we'll come into the wood transport with crane. So obviously it's going to be the same sort of trailer as in the previous pack, but with a crane option. 38.5 grand to buy. Same options as before, but obviously we're going to chrome it up because we can. Get a state of that. That is ace. And then we've got the flatbed frame. So if you want to transport any vehicles around, 22 grand. Same options as before, although you have got extensions on this one. Like that. Although that just puts some boards on, to be fair. All right, fair enough. And you've got attachers on the back. So you've got no with trailer hitch. You can make a bit of a train up on the go. Main colour, obviously, we're going to go gold chrome. And design colour, we're going to match it up with some gold chrome. Dear, oh dear, that's ace. Then we've got the sugarcane frame. Now it's not just going to do sugarcane. You can do grass, sugarcane, wood chips, straw, silage, hay, and chaff as well. Got the short and long mud guard options, the arching options as before, and let's go with the gold chrome. I think I'll just get this whole pack in gold chrome because why not? 45,000 litre capacity, 20 grand base price. Obviously, I've added the grand gold chrome on the side. And then we've got the sliding curtain trailer, 17 grand to buy. Obviously, there is no capacity on it because you're going to use this for your pallets. So the mudguard options as before, arching and protection as before. Main colour. Yes. Oh, I love this pack. So the main colour does the back parts. No, there's no chrome. We have to match it up with that. Oh, that's ace. And then to obviously fit it onto a truck, you're going to want this one, the P310. So it's got a 310 horsepower engine, as the name would suggest, 49 mile an hour top speed, 80 grand, and there is a lot of options on this. So it starts off with a 6x2 wheel setup. You're going to have a 6x4, 8x2, 8x4, or back to 6x2. Again, the same options with the rims, although that changes. You can have the black rims on the front only if you wanted to, or not. Tyres as before. You got the arching as before, although that changes the whole truck, mind you. Wheel design, hubcaps there, same as before. Plastic bumper, painted bumper, low bumper, off-road bumper. Or back to plastic. No, we'll have the off-road bumper on. We then got the airfoil. No. Deflector. Airfoil. Or no. Yeah, we'll leave the airfoil on. Why not? Then you got the radio antenna. No. Front left. Front right. 2. Or no. Although that looks like you're going fishing on the side of the riverbank. Fair enough. Then we'll come down. We've got the glass colour. So you got clear, dark, or clear if you want it tinted. Then you got grid accessories. No. Yes, that puts those on the front there. Just between the blue parts and the lizard logo. Then we've got the next one is decoration lanterns. No. Yes. Where's it put those actually? Can't really see any. Any in the bumper? Or are they round the back? Yeah. Alright, fair enough. They're oh, they're there at the back. The ones in between the framework. Right, fair enough. Then you got the rotating light, so we'll spin back around like that. Got yes, yes 2, yes 3, or standard. You got decorative light, no, yes, yes 2, yes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, where's it going to stop? Have a guess what number it's going to stop at. 19. 19 different light options. I mean, that one there has pretty much got all of them on, but all right, fair enough. You then got attaches again, so no trailer hitch or no. So you could have a back on this one and then hook up one of the others as a trailer. That's all right. Then you got the engine set up, so 310 is standard, 340, 410, or back to 310. Then you got the exhaust standard, double straight. Is it around that side? Yeah, spin it round. So we've got standard there, double straight, can't really see anything. Cattle exhaust, long barrel, or standard. Oh, the long barrel, look, that looks the best, that one there. Yes, right. Then we carry on, so we've got main colour. I think you can see where we're going with this. Oh, ace. Side fenders, yeah, let's go for it. Dear oh dear. And we'll do the front part itself just to match it up. Rims, why not? We're going to go for the full set. The gold truck. Oh, that is ace. That looks brilliant. That with a gold trailer on the back. Very nice. Right, and we've got an update, and it's just the one which adds into the whole Eric Isaac and Agro mod show, because this is the random bulk carrier R line from those two, which is very nice indeed. So that's your mods done for the day. Drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, it's much appreciated. But from me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.